SFUSD, that's the place to be. SFUSD, bienvenidos a Tijuana. SFUSD, everyone come and see. SFUSD, join our family. S is for students, F for families too. U is for united, talking about me and you. S for solidarity, D is for diversity. SFUSD.
Hola scientists, happy Tuesday. I missed you so much yesterday. Do you know why we had the day off? Bravo, some of you knew. Yesterday, we had the day off to honor the life and accomplishments of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I don't think Dr. King considered himself to be a scientist, but he did act like one. He asked questions, solved problems, made observations, and helped people. I really hope you get to learn more about him in your classrooms because he is very interesting and the changes he helped make still affect us today. You know, speaking of changes, I wanted to share with all of you a cool little experiment that I did over the winter break. I grew a plant. Now, this wasn't completely random. I had a reason. Before the break, my school's garden teacher gave out growing kits. We received seeds, soil, and tools for planting the seeds. I was really interested in the pea plant seeds that I got. They looked really odd. I decided to look up how they looked fully grown. And scientists, I was so confused. Well, let us show you the pictures. Do you see what I mean? How does it go from seed to plant like that? It got me thinking, what do plants look like while they're growing? And in order to answer the question, I had to immediately start my work. I already had the supplies necessary to plant the seeds and grow them, but then I had a scientific problem. I remembered that scientists ask questions, which I had, they make observations, which I was doing, and they record their thinking. Scientists, since I started this over the break, I didn't have my scientific notebook, which I keep in my classroom. I wasn't going to be able to record my observations. What if I wanted to make a 5 senses chart? Scientists need to record their observations and questions, so I knew I was going to have to make a notebook. So I did. This is my homemade scientific notebook. My students and I each made our own at the beginning of the school year, but like I said, I had left mine in the classroom. So this week, we're going to make science notebooks, and these notebooks are going to help us answer our question. Oops, maybe I should tell you the question of the week. That way we can get started. The question I have for us is, how do scientists remember their observations and learning? We're going to start answering our question today by making notebooks. And over the next few days, we'll do activities that will hopefully lead us to learn more about how we can remember our learning. Scientists, in order for us to make our notebooks, you will need several sheets of paper, a pencil, coloring utensils, and if you have them, a stapler and tape. If you don't have those items, go get some scissors. You'll see. Go ahead and gather your materials and supplies so we can get started. I got scissors, I got my plant, coloring utensils. All right, great. We're gonna start by folding all of our papers in half. We wanna fold them crosswise because it looks like a booklet this way. We're not gonna fold them this way. Feels good. I like to put one hand down and then slowly move it and keep a couple fingers down, corner to corner, and then slide and press. Great. Now, if you have a stapler, you could staple the booklet together on the folded part, not on this side. Then you can cut pieces of tape to cover the staples. They can be pretty sharp. If you don't have these tools but have scissors, follow along with me. We're gonna make 4 cuts in 2 folds. Watch how I do it, and then I want you to try it out. So you're gonna go on the folded part and do 4 cuts. 2 close together, 1, 2, and then another 2 farther apart. 1, 2. And then 2 folds. 1, 2. ¿Viste? Did you see? Go ahead and try it out. Make sure to really fold the papers, and you can use a pencil to fortify it. You can watch me do that. So you get the end of the pencil and just really press down on that fold. Oof. Need to press these down too. And there's your new notebook. On the cover, which is this side here, we're going to write Blank's science notebook. I'm going to write mine. And this is in case anybody finds it and wants to know what this is. Let's use red. Maestra, mesas. I'm gonna do a different color. Science notebook. Great. Make sure to write your own name at the beginning, not Maestra Mesa. You could decorate this later when we're done setting it up. So we're now going to open our brand new notebooks and get ready for all of our learning. This first page is going to be our table of contents page. Do any of my scientists know what a table of contents is for? Ah, some of you did. Yes, this page tells you what the book contains or what is in it. We're going to write that on top, and then that will be all for now. So, table of contents. Contents. Now, we're going to move on to the next page. I was hoping we could replicate, that means copy, the experiment I did with my plant. I took pictures of the plant throughout the process, so I think we can do that. It'll feel like you were actually there. Let's see, do you remember what question I had about plants? It was after I showed you pictures of the seeds and the plant. Yes! My question was, what do plants look like when they're growing? Let's write that in our next page of our science notebooks. First, we'll post the date on the top so we can remember when we wrote this. So, January 19th, 2021. Whew, I almost wrote 2020. What do plants look like while they are growing? All right, let's read what we wrote. January 19th, 2021. What do plants look like while they're growing? Buenísimo trabajo. We will have to stop here for today, but tomorrow we can start answering this question. Well, scientists, we did a lot today. We launched our question, how do scientists remember their observations and learning? And we made notebooks together. I gave you a question that guided me in my experiment, but later I want you to come up with questions that you have about plants and write them in your notebook. If you would like to and can, please share a picture of your notebook with me by using the submission link. Thank you for learning with me today, scientists. Tomorrow, we will continue to learn how we, scientists, remember our learning. Enjoy the rest of the show, y nos vemos mañana.
Hi, everybody. My name is Ms. G, and I'm an art teacher and an artist just like you. Did you know that artists are scientists and scientists are artists? Both are curious about the world around them. They look deeply and investigate their questions. And they take the information that they've learned to create something new. Did you know that scientists share their learning, their deep investigations, by by using art. Scientists show what they learned through accurate drawings that explain with big detail and color what they have learned. Last week, we went into nature and we collected pieces of fallen nature to create a sculpture, to create a 3D piece of art. Today, I am going to be a scientist and an artist, and I am going to explore one of my pieces of fallen nature by drawing it in an accurate-ish way. I'm not a camera or a machine, and I'm going to explain what I see through big, colorful, detailed drawings. What piece of fallen nature can you find to show like a scientist? I've collected a leaf from fallen nature. I'm going to look at it closely by noticing all of the different details. I'm going to notice the zigzag lines. I'm going to notice the curvy diagonal lines, the vertical line, the dotted line. I'm going to notice the colors of red and orange, yellow, green, brown. I'm even going to feel the texture of the leaf and notice that it's both crunchy and smooth and soft and rough. I'm going to turn it around to see all sides of it. I know that I'm not a camera or a machine. My drawing is going to be accurate-ish. That means that I'm going to do my best to draw what I see, but I know that it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to look exactly like my leaf. I'm going to make my drawing big so that others can see it clearly. I'm going to add color that shows what I see on my leaf. I'm going to add as many details that I notice in my leaf as possible. I can even explain what I see by adding words to show what different pieces of the leaf mean. Can you teach somebody else this process? Can you go and collect some fallen nature to investigate like a scientist and an artist? You might even want to hang your discoveries on a wall or in a window or mail it to someone to see. We at SF Loves Learning love seeing what you've created. You can share your art with us by following the link to our website or by taking a picture of the QR code. I had such a great time with you today exploring the ABCDEs of art and science. Now, let's go make some more art.
Hello again. My name is Araceli Leon, and I'm excited to get to read with you. Today we will be reading Who Does What? By Stephanie Babin, illustrated by Ilaria Fularsi. We're going to be uncovering pictures together. Are you ready? Help me as we figure out the different jobs they do. I beat out a rhythm with my sticks. I blow across the mouthpiece to create beautiful music. I strum or pluck several strings at once. I pull my bow across the strings. With both hands, I press the black and white keys. This is at the concert. Now let's see. If you play violin, you're a violinist. If you play the drum set, you're a drummer. If you play the flute, you're a flautist. If you play the guitar, what do you think it is? Let's check. Guitar player. you play the piano, you're a pianist. And if you play the trumpet, what would you be? Can you draw a picture and tell me? In the studio, using gems and expensive metals, I make fancy objects that people wear in their clothes. Tap, 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 I create a masterpiece out of stone. I design and make all kinds of clothes that everyone can wear and enjoy. I write exciting stories about real and imaginary people in faraway lands. I bring stories to life with my drawings. And I use my brushes. I can create beautiful art. Now let's see what they do. A canvas for a painter. A ring for a jeweler. A book for a writer. A sculpture for a sculptor. Illustration for an illustrator. And a dress. Who do you think that could be? Can you draw and tell me? In the city. I am the first to arrive whenever there's an accident or a fire. I repair all kinds of shoes in my workshop. In my store, I sell many things that people eat or use. I help people see better. At my cart, you can get a cold, sweet dessert on a cone or in a cup. People visit me when they need medicine to feel better. Let's see what jobs they do. Shoes for a cobbler. Medicine for a pharmacist. Fire truck? Who do you think that's for? A firefighter. Canned food for a grocer. Ice cream cone for an ice cream vendor. Glasses? I wonder who that's for. Can you draw a picture and tell me? At the market. I knead the dough before baking it in the oven. I make desserts often with fruit or chocolate. At my stand, you will find flowers of every color. I cut up and sell what was caught in the sea. I sell all kinds of meat like beef, pork, and chicken. I make food from meat that can be put in sandwiches or on pizza. Yum. Let's see. The steak is for the butcher. Bread is a baker. Fish, a fishmonger. Sausages for a sausage maker. Cake, for the pastry chef. And a bouquet. Can you guess who uses the bouquet? Can you draw a picture and share with me? On the farm. My dog helps me gather the flock. With my tools, I repair vehicles used on the farm. I grow plants to eat. I help animals who are sick or hurt. I make tasty food from fresh milk. I collect what the bees make in their hives. Honey, beekeeper. Vegetables, vegetable farmer. Sheep, a shepherd. Cheese, a cheesemaker, tractor, a mechanic, medical kick. Can you help me? Can you draw a picture and share with me who you think uses the medical kit? At the school. I provide information and help students learn new ideas. I help students with research and find great books for them to read. Children come to me if they don't feel well. I make and serve food in the cafeteria for the children. I make a delivery at the school every day. Click, I take pictures of the students once or twice a year. Let's see. Board, teacher, just like me. Books, librarian. Photo, photographer. Lunch, cook. Bandages, a nurse. Letters, I'm going to let you guess. Can you draw a picture of what you think that'll be? Okay. Wow, I love this book. We learned a lot about who does what. I asked you some questions, and I'd love to see your work. I hope that you can answer some of my questions and share it with us. Have a great day today, y'all.
Hi, everyone. Miss Jessica here from San Francisco Ballet, Baile en las Escuelas y Comunidades. How are you doing today? I'm so excited to dance with you. Today, we are going to use symbols on flashcards to create choreographies. Hoy vamos a usar símbolos para hacer coreografías. Everyone learns a little differently. Some like to see what they learn. Others need to hear what they learn. And some of us need to feel what we learn in our bodies. No matter what your process is, you can create something amazing. Similar to scientists, when we write things down or use different symbols, we really remember it so that we can change the world. Let's get started. To make things fun, I decided to grab flashcards out of a hat that have different dance commands on them. To help me record the data, I'm gonna call on Profesor Manolo.
Hi everyone. Hola a todos.
Hola, Mr. Manolo.
Pues yo voy a dibujar diferentes símbolos para grabar todos los movimientos que hace Miss Jessica para poder recordar nuestro baile.
That's right. Our flashcards have words on them. Now Mr. Manolo is gonna record our data and create symbols that represent our dance commands. Let's get started and see our flashcards with words first. Spin very, very fast. And balance. Jump. Suspend. And melt. Let's try that again. Spin very, very fast. And balance. Jump. Suspend. And melt.
I'm going to show you some of the symbols I created based on Miss Jessica's movements. Spin very fast.
Voltearse rápido.
Balance.
Balancea.
Jump.
Brincarse.
Suspend.
Suspenderse.
And melt.
Derretirse.
Now, let's switch up the process. Yo dibujé un par de símbolos y esta vez Miss Jessica va a crear movimientos basados en estos dibujos.
This looks like a clock. Un reloj. And I see some hands, a bottom hand, and a top hand. What is the top hand doing? It looks like it's bending down. Maybe this means for our upper body to bend down. I like that, Mr. Manolo.
Nice.
Muy bien. Let's see the next one. That looks like a swing. Maybe that means we swing our body. I like that. Wow, I really enjoyed using visuals like words, palabras, and symbols, símbolos, to help me create choreography. Now, let's try and use sound and body to help us memorize our choreography in a different way. Let's combine sounds with our movements. Spin very, very fast. And balance. Jump. Suspend. And melt. Wow, that sounds really cool. Now let's try it, but let's not say the words. Let's feel the sounds to help our memory. That was awesome! I really felt the vibration of the sounds in my body. That vibration can really help us memorize our choreographies. Great job, everyone.
Buen trabajo todos.
Today, we use different words, symbols, and sounds to help us memorize our choreography.
Hoy nosotros utilizamos diferentes palabras, símbolos y sonidos para poder memorizar nuestro baile. Now, we can use our notebooks to help us remember our process.
So that we can remember our fabulous creations. Gracias para bailar con nosotros hoy. Again, my name is Miss Jessica.
Y yo soy Profesor Manolo.
Y
Nos vemos la próxima.
Hello, I'm Superintendent Dr. Vincent Matthews of the San Francisco Unified School District. It made me so happy to spend time with you today, and I hope you had fun too.
What did you make on the show today? Submit your content here using the QR code or go to bit.ly, bit.ly/SFUSD, yes, YES, and watch all of our episodes at sfusd.edu/SF-loves-learning.
And now it's time to say goodbye. So let's sing our goodbye song. For this song, you have to use your whole body. Will you sing it with me? Wave high, wave low. For now, it's time to go. Wave your elbows, wave your toes, wave your tongue, and wave your nose. Wave your knees, wave your lips. Blow a kiss with your fingertips. Wave your ears, wave your hair, wave your belly, and wave your derriere. Wave your chin, wave your eye. For now it's time to say goodbye. Bye-bye.
SFUSD, that's the place to be. SFUSD, bienvenidos a Tijuana. SFUSD, everyone come and see. SFUSD, join our family.